God, I'm looking at a photo. Now, it says here that his name's Casey. So he lives with his father?
Yep, he just never moved out of his father's house, and they basically, when his mum died or left, I can't remember, and his dad just shoved junk food in him to make him feel better, and he's just gotten bigger and bigger, and he just keeps playing computer games. And he basically said that none of his friends online know about this, and, you know, they all think he's just a normal person, but he's going to just play video games and eat himself to death.
He says here that he just sits there naked as free as can be and no one bothers me. The door's shut. We're all good.
Yep.
Oh, there's a photo of him here with his dog. But I'll also have a look at this other photo here. That looks to me like some type of breathing apparatus.
It's a CPAP machine.
A CPAP? What's a CPAP? It's a sleep.
Sleep apnea. It basically just rams air down your throat to keep you from dying in your sleep.
God. Says he wakes up at about 12 p.m., figures out something I'm going to eat, and then it's TV, video games, and then bed. Not a lot of other things happening there.
Well, I mean, he's a ginger, apparently.
Yeah, well, yes, that's right, he's a ginger, but look at this photo. Now, he was rather rotund when he was 12. Oh, he was on the way. Then this is a photo that we're looking at here. Well,
he kind of looks like a young Chris Farley in that photo.
A ginger Chris Farley.
Yes.
Said, though, that he's worked in restaurants during his teens, so that's probably where he's got the
food thing.
The food thing. He's going to pinch off and just, sorry, that customer doesn't really need that hot dog.
I'm just going to nom on that.
Nom, nom, nom.
Nom, nom, that's his gamer tag, by the way. Nom, 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 till I die.
He said that he never would have thought that at 34 he'd be living with his dad, no job, no real money, and would just be playing video games all day and eating.
And the problem is he's too big to do anything else.
He's a large guy. Look at this photo, dead set. So he's basically, he and his dad gorge on pizzas, chicken, Japanese food, and takeout.
Well, he looks like he eats small Japanese men by the size of him. He's huge.
He is big. Well, one thing that just made him happy was food. So obviously they're eating like kings and all that kind of stuff. I would love to see what his dad looks like, but
he ate him.
It's like those backpacks we were talking about last week on the show.
Well, he wouldn't even fit in his backpack.
Oh, he'd give it a crack.
You might get his leg in there or one of his tits, which, by the way, come down to his waist. It's nasty.
Yeah.
And look, I just want to put it out there that this guy...
And we're not making fun of him.
Well, no, I'm gonna.
Okay.
Because he's giving gamers a bad name. Like, he is really just going, well, I just play video games and I eat and I'm fat as video games.
But what about...
I'm like, no, you. Get off your ass and do some calisthenics. Put down World of Warcraft, because we're not all like that. And it shits me.
Oh, you're standing up for gamers now.
I am.
You are.
This guy is just like, oh, no, video games, they made me this way and all my friends don't judge me. They don't judge you because there's not a webcam with a big enough lens to see all of you, mate. So how about you put the pizza down and go for a walk? It's not cool. It's not... He doesn't deserve pity. It's not a bloody disorder. It's a friggin' lifestyle choice.
Well, no, it could be a bit of a disorder, as.
Yeah, quit disorder.
Come on, dude. Yeah, you're really getting into him. You're passionate. Like, he's not saying I am the epitome of gamers worldwide.
No, he just says that I'm safe. I'm only safe when I'm playing video games because no one can see me.
Well, he's one of these people who just like, I'm going to shove that under the rug and I'll deal with it later. Now it's like 20 years after he started doing that.
But you know the really sad thing about it? All right, I'll stop picking on him personally. The really sad thing about America is that you can buy reinforced, oversized coffins. It's an industry.
Really?
Yeah. So, if you die and you're over a couple of 100 pounds, you've got to get a special coffin.
But don't they, after post-mortem and stuff, then the undertakers come in, don't they just drain it off?
Yeah, but there's only so much you can drain off.
Right.
And you got to get big coffins.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's the whole industry about reinforcing beds and making doorways wider and shit.
Are you telling me, really?
Yeah.
Are you telling me that there is a Lowe's of coffin, of caskets?
Yeah, it's like, what do they call it?
I'm the fat bastard at Lowe's!
Was it big and tall? For dead men and women, let's not, but no, it's not.
He is keeping himself quite well, though, as I just want to say, because normally people of such weight usually will have large sores on them from sitting in the one spot or bed sores or this, that, and the other. Now, he, as far as I can see with these pictures here, okay, as far as I can see that he can stand up, he can go out, he's obviously putting a milkshake in, or he's got paper plates and stuff like that. He can put stuff in the trash, but he's not like one of these unfortunate people where they have to cut a hole
in the wall
in the second story of their house and crane them out.
And then get them in a forklift.
To take them to hospital.
Or to the funeral home, because literally, the problem is, once you get that big, it's pretty much a death sentence.
Oh, absolutely. And look, people tell me that, like, I'm only a smidge over 100, but people tell me that, oh, you got to lose weight, got to lose weight. I think that whole obesity chart thing that's down the docks.
That was designed by gym owners.
Yep, could suck my my
34-year... I'm not overweight. I'm stout.
My 34-year-old American gamer, they can suck on that.
Well, see, the other problem I have with this is that all of the screen caps...
Actually, you are stout. Short and stout.
And cranky.
Yeah,
but no,
so.
All of the screen caps, so the pictures we're looking at on the Burble supercomputer have a little TLC watermark in the corner of them.
So, obviously...
So he's cashed in.
No, I don't think he gets... I don't think they'll get money for doing those TLC shows.
Yeah.
Well, the hosts will. The narrator will.
No, it's like current affair. They
Not
give
the
you
blob.
money just to bullshit about hoons.
Hoons!
No, seriously, he would have needed money for food or probably sat on his controller and absorbed it and needed to buy a new one.
What would happen if you walked in with a bunch of kale and just said, this is all you get
I reckon
now?
if I rubbed it on him, he'd probably break out in a rash. Look, it's sad.
Look, he had to quit his job, causing his mother to kick him out of the house, and so he had to go to his dad's. So then when he began to eat anything he wanted, including sushi by the barrel. Now, apparently they make sushi by the barrel over in the States.
Need it by the barrel.
I just don't understand I don't understand America's food culture, and I have been there, and I've seen it, and I've experienced it. It is huge.
Yeah.
Everything is huge, and I don't understand why it has to be so huge. They come here, they think we're bloody 1985 Ethiopia over here. We just don't
because our large is one of their extra smalls. That's why.
Exactly right. Anyway, listen, if you are listening to the Burble over in the United States, I would really love to know, why has everything got to be so huge? Jump onto our Facebook page, The Burble AU. You can find that there. Or head to our website at theburble.com.au. I would really love to know why everything has to be so extreme and large over there. I just don't get it. So get in touch with us. If you're an American, or you're an American who listens to the podcast and maybe is in another part of the world or Australia, I would really love to know exactly why everything has to be so large over in the States. We're going to stop this. I would like to put my hand up, even though I've got a beer in my hand. I would like to put my hand up and say, I want to fight for old mate Casey. I want to fight for Casey. At 34 years of age, he gets up around midday, plays video games, or watches TV in the nude at home. Might sound awesome to some people, but not for Casey. Why has everything got to be so large? And what video games is he playing now? I just want to know. Apparently,
Casey?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm going to hazard a guess that's either A, World of Warcraft,
Yep.
or Fortnite.
I hate Fortnite.
Yep.
I hate Fortnite so bad.
And if he is playing Fortnite, then him.
Well, it looks like he's playing looks like an Xbox controller. I
It
think
is
there.
an Xbox controller,
So he's on the Xbox playing Fortnite. So
or Call of Duty.
but his gamer friends don't know about him and they don't judge him. Now, you know that YouTuber Francis who plays games and then chucks a shit fit and throws everything everywhere? Remember him?
Yes.
That's all an act. The guy who plays him doesn't split like this or whatever, however he goes.
Yeah.
That's all an act. But this guy's the real deal.
Yeah, unless it's one of the most authentic prosthetic suits I've ever seen.
Do you remember Pizza the Hut from Spaceballs? Bang, cover him in Mariana sauce and you've got it.
Yeah, it'd take a fortnight to clean him.
This is The Burble with Benny and Az.
As did you see a couple of weeks ago, I think it might have been a week and a half ago, this poor woman's driving down the Tullamarine freeway in Melbourne and then the sign that just falls onto the car straight away. She only just came onto the freeway and this bloody sign saying Coburg, X amount of, bang, straight onto her.
Yeah.
Massive sign.
It was, and then she plowed right into it. She had nowhere to go. There's
No.
nothing she could do.
No, so it basically this sign is 4 by 5 meters. It fell from a gantry and crushed her car. Now, no other cars hit the sign. This happened at about 5:30 on a Tuesday afternoon, which would be busy time if people weren't away on holidays and things like that. But the female driver, who's in her mid-50s, she was taken to Melbourne Hospital, stable condition, only minor injuries. But have a look at the photo here. Yeah, you think? Now, experts from Vic Roads, they've inspected the gantry and they're going to inspect all similarly built signs to find out why this one fell on the road. The sign apparently was affixed. That's the term. Affixed. They were affixed by welding, and signs can be affixed by bolts. Now, apparently in this situation, there was a little bit of wind and all that kind of thing. Maybe some vibration. Bang, it flew down straight onto the vehicle. The lady is fine, by the way, and it was a gantry over the road. There was a toll gantry. You know, they just have those toll gantries. Now, Vic Roads, look, dead set, they should take, they should pat themselves on the back. That's a really unique way to make sure that people pay their tolls when they get on the freeway.
Oh, yeah, they would have went into the hospital and gone, love, we're really sorry the sign's wiped out your car and that you're in hospital and but here's your $7.20 toll.
Maybe they filmed it, or they got it together like that and just got it all sorted like that. It's like those reality commercials that you see, like, don't speed, don't drink and drive. There's one that go for like 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, and they got like montages of people like crashing and all that.
Or slow motion parts of it like that. There's like, down here on Vic Roads, you must pay your toll.
Or we'll fuck you up.
Or the sign to Coburg, we'll fuck you up.
Do you see? See, the thing I'm impressed with is that was a toll gantry, so it had the toll bippers.
It did.
They didn't fall down. They were affixed.
They didn't fall down.
And no doubt, if it was one of those ones with those friggin' speed cameras, that didn't fall down.
Do you know
either.
Down in Victoria?
Because they look after them.
Oh, man, look, in Victoria, they're allowed. It's by law. They can hide speed cameras in everything.
Yeah,
like
there was probably a speed camera in that sign.
You go past like the Asian area, the Chinatown of Melbourne or something like that. I don't know where that is. Right, you go past there, they'll have a speed camera and a bowl of rice on the side of the road at like a little restaurant. They have them they have bins that they've cut holes out so you have cameras in them.
Dirty bastard.
Yeah, and
That's
don't tell
cheating.
I know. You go down to Victoria, you want to make sure you drive by the rules. At least here in New South Wales, we give you a head start. Like, for example, my drive to work, for example, there's a couple of speed cameras, but they're not actually for typical motorists. They're for heavy vehicles.
They're going to turn them on for motorists, apparently, eventually, soon.
Yeah, whatever.
And then if they've got that mobile revenue van, you know the one? The speed camera truck thing that they park.
Yeah.
They've got to give you a warning about that.
Yes, they do, and that's what I'm saying. They're giving you a head start. It's like the Indians when they ring you to say, hello, this is the ATO. I'm not going to do their voice, but this is the ATO. You've buggered up. We've got a warrant for your arrest. Now,
that's warning.
Why would the ATO call you and say, hey, guess what? We want to arrest you, but we're giving you a head start. You better run. 1, 2, 3.
Not only that, since when has the ATO accepted friggin' iTunes gift cards as payment?
There's signs everywhere now. We are really going off the topic of this freeway thing, but there are signs everywhere now, and a lot of companies, Woolworths, department stores, all
JB
that kind
Hi-Fi, all of that.
They red flag anyone who buys any more than $500 of gift cards.
Yeah.
They go, why are you doing this? Tell me the story. And then what they'll do is they'll say, no, that's a scam.
Yeah, but we still need your $500 because you've made the purchase.
Yeah, well, that's exactly right.
Because we live in a capitalist society.
It is capitalist, so that gets flogged. But, so the warning is... with the speed cameras up here is completely different to what it is down there in Victoria. You drive from New South Wales to Victoria. On the Hume, for example, there's signs saying there are speed cameras. They don't say, we're going to you up. But, there's more signs I see on the Hume leading into Victoria to say, make sure you're careful of koalas. You see a ton of...
get rid of your fruit at the border.
No, that's into South Australia.
Right, sorry.
That's into South Australia. But seriously, they will warn more about the koalas getting hit than they do in terms of the speed camera.
Maybe this is an elaborate plot from koala terrorists getting back at the humans by unbolting signs.
Yeah, I don't think I would agree with that.
Well, the good thing is it didn't have a speed camera on it because they probably would have, added the speed of the sign falling and said, yeah, we've clocked you going at like 900 miles an hour.
It was insane. Have you not seen the footage?
I've seen the footage. It's great.
I'm going to play the footage again right now. I'm just going to do this right now. Come on. Here we go.
Coburg, thump!
Bang.
Get wrecked,
That is here we go again. So 80k speed limit, boom. And
Bullets.
it dropped down. It was almost like a castle gate falling down in front of the vehicle.
Fell down in front of the vehicle. She had nowhere to go. Like, not even...
She did swerve that. Whoop, bang.
Ken Block couldn't have swerved around that.
Ken Block.
Like,